Pre-spell cast.
Is that orc in up the steps? Is that a PH?
Pre-spell cast.
Oh, what? Is it a mindless?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I know which one what you're talking about. I've been up there before.
Well, that's where the name spawned. The other name, the name Gollum spawns.
Well, the other one spawns down with was that room we were doing with the three in it. Then there's the other one to the right. The living ice constructs.
Let me check over here for a mob.
Yeah, hey folks, we are back. For some reason, my stream ended prematurely on YouTube. I don't understand why. I didn't turn it off or anything. It just decided itself that it was going to end.
One popped up on the hill here.
Yeah.
Sinolo said this ended as soon as you went AFK. Wow, so that was a while ago. And nobody could like leave me any messages to tell me what was going on or why or that it stopped.
What's going on here?
Yeah, that was weird. Thanks, Sinolo. Yeah. It was so random, man. It just decided to end. I don't know. I don't know if there's someone there at YouTube that if I don't put up my little AFK thing, that somebody thinks it needs to end right away. That's the dumbest thing. Because usually, yeah, I put up that little thing that says AFK. But I should be allowed to walk away for like 2 minutes to grab a drink. Grando Reaper. Lots of bee pets. Yep. Hey Grando, it's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Got any new videos for us?
Empathetic effect fades from your aggressive actions.
Where's all this?
There he is. There's the named
Which named?
Vorgat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there he is. You want me to pull it just so you don't get clobbered by him?
No, I'm gonna try something different to see if it works.
You know what? I could do if you want. Oh, never mind. Nice job. You didn't die.
I hit my gird before I pulled it.
Alright. Your Ermagerd?
My armor gird.
Pre-spell
My
cast.
gird is like a rune.
Okay. Ermagerd, Vergak.
Too bad Wayleaf. Oh, Wayleaf is still here.
No, he's gone. He had to go AFK.
Oh, too bad.
There's a one-handed blunt in the window.
Forgotten hammer of the golden mason.
Yep.
That's a crappy weapon for a level 115.
But back then, people were screaming in delight for that.
That's a crappy weapon for a level 115. A 10 ratio. Whew. I'm a. I'm not sure if those two on the end spawn, so I'm gonna check that. Oh, we killed them beforehand, didn't we?
Yeah.
Do we want to move somewhere else? Well, we got to go
Well,
down.
we got
the golem down there.
The steps, yeah. We don't need these orcs anymore.
Okay.
Oh, gotta go invis here. There, who shall be invis now?
None
Well,
of
at
them
least
are
that
up
was
yet.
another
Let me-
hunter.
Let me check up the steps. I'll pull this one here for
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Grando said I've been overworked this week.
Totally froze.
I had a hard time when I first logged on tonight. Hard time getting into EQ. I mean, I had to shut it down and restart it and everything.
Oh, weird.
Huh.
Well, I didn't have trouble with EQ, but I did get booted off of YouTube. Grando said a few weeks of stressful 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. shifts. What? That's crazy. You said you were getting a glass of water, and bam, the stream ended. Okay.
Come to me.
Well, maybe YouTube has banned water.
Let me see
Are we
if
going
anything.
up the hill
Yeah,
again? Up the...
Yeah, I'm gonna see if they're named up or not.
Maybe it's like a swear word now.
Just stay here.
Yeah, remember Yonkel did say a swear word when he got killed at one time.
Well, no, but Sonolo said it happened when I said I was getting water. So maybe
Yeah, I know.
maybe water
That
is
is a restless orc.
water is the new swear word. Which, while explaining it, I just said it like 10
no
times.
Name there.
Water, 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 water.
But now, if you just say for the sake of argument you got the boot for somebody swearing, would they give you a notification or just shut you down?
No named.
No, I didn't get.
We might as well
I
go-
didn't get booted for the swear. I can
No
promise you.
name.
Look,
We might
I
as well
didn't
go
think
back to
you did,
the
but
picture.
I'm just wondering how that works if you do.
I think it was just a glitch or whatever, you know.
Okay, no named up there, so you might as well just come back here and we'll.
Probably like a brief interruption in the signal or my, you know. Because YouTube is bad about that. If your signal, like, because your IP dropped for like a half a second, it's going to cut you off and it's not going to restart. While Twitch is different. If you cut off for a half a second and reinstate your connection, it's just going to seamlessly continue where you left off. Which is really a nice thing about Twitch. I kind of wish YouTube would fix that, because it seems like a bug, man. Imagine like a higher budget production going live and that shit happening, and they just, instead of it continuing where it left off, it just cuts them off and they gotta start over. That'd piss me
Especially if
off.
it's something really important, too.
Right.
Important.
What if it was like
Use
an
that.
address to the nation or something? You know, just, I don't know.
Let me grab this one on the other side.
I'd be pretty salty. In other words, fix your shit, YouTube. Grano said we got new database, phone system, reporting,
Spellcast.
work office management, and operating hours change. All in the same week, lots of fires to put out. Ugh.
I'll be too clipboard.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd have that kind of dedication to anything anymore, man. I think after like my 8 hours, maybe 9 or 10, if it was bad, I would say, you know what? I'll come back tomorrow and continue, you know, doing what needs to be done. I'm done. It's like Nothing, no job is worth like a 24-hour shift or some nonsense like that. But I know how people are, you know, when it's someone on the other end. Like, for example, look at Everquest. You know, if the servers were to go down, people would be like, the servers need to be put back on now, even if it's like the middle of the night and the whole crew is asleep. But, you know, it's a pretty big game. They could probably pay somebody to work the night shift and feed the hamster in the wheel when he gets hungry.
Or a new one when it gets old and dies.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure like most of tech support there just does the typical turn it off and turn it on again approach.
Copy to clipboard.
Grando said I'm salary, so no extra money. Yeah. But that also means you shouldn't be forced to like work a 24-hour shift or something. I would say, look, I have a life, I have a kid. I'm going home.
What's he do?
I'm not sure. Actually, he works from home, so I guess you're already home. And I don't know, like, how do you say, like, well, I gotta take care of my kid? It's like, yeah, your kid's right there. You could do that and fix this fire at the same time.
Incoming.
So we've got 9 viewers now. We got some of our viewers back. Thanks for coming back, folks. Again, I don't know what happened. I walked away to get some water and the stream died. It was not planned.
Okay.
YouTube just hates me. They're mad that I've been here for 3 years and I haven't made them $1 million yet.
Yeah, we can either go to the other side and fight those and wait for this name to pop, or we can go back up to the orcs.
Down here is a little bit more exciting than the orcs.
I agree. Okay, we're going up the steps. I'll pull to the bottom here.
Wait, where are we now? And yeah, Grando he forecast workload, schedule, hire agents, tons of analytics, reporting, and planning. So it kind of sounds, you know, somewhat important. I don't know. Jack said, home if you guys want a cleric. Are you in the fellowship, Jack?
Copy to clipboard.
It's Bixie's
My
fellowship.
fellowship.
Yeah. We're currently in Bixie's fellowship, and he's got a fire down.
Okay, I bypassed that.
We'll be back at the campfire in a minute, probably.
We can, if he's showing up, we can. We can go back there.
Yeah.
You ready?
Good question. Let me check. Logging in. But yeah, you'd be welcome. I mean, I'm probably just going to go on for another 25 or so minutes. Well, at least me, my stream and stuff. Again, folks over there watching on YouTube, I'm sorry that the stream kind of shit itself. I don't know why that happened. It was frustrating. It just terminated itself. I didn't hit any buttons or anything.
Oh, another one.
But thanks to Bixie, my enchanter is 117 now.
That's cool. Congrats.
And Tano's rogue is 116.
I thought he hit 117 also.
I hit 117 in Larian's song earlier this week.
Oh, okay.
I think we both got to 116, and that's when we
Jack
sort
said
of got.
different fellowship with Tira and Hackrell and Amazing.
Ready to go back the other way.
So, if he goes to Fastest Corner, I could have my chanter invite him to it.
Right. Well, I could always gate up to POK.
You guys at the bottom. You guys are at the bottom of the stairs.
Well, no, it's your fellowship. I can't invite him. You would have to. That's right.
Yeah, my
guys are-
chanter.
Yeah, so have your chanter invite him.
You guys are at the bottom of the stairs, right?
I'm at the bottom
right
of the
now.
stairs.
Okay, I was gonna try to pull this one and split them.
All right. Well, we're at the bottom of the stairs.
No, you're not. Where we fight the golems.
What? We're right here.
Yeah, you are now.
We were here the whole time.
Spell cast.
Maybe I didn't see you.
Yeah.
It's in a different spot at the bottom of the stairs.
We were the people under the stairs.
Copy to clipboard.
Jack said, on my way to the corner.
Is this our usual cleric?
I think so.
No.
Is it a different one?
Yeah, I think so.
Elohim, right? Isn't it?
No.
Okay, who is it?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good
Is
evening.
it? Is
I thought
Elohim?
I thought it was, yeah.
Well, he's got so many different names, isn't it? Well, What's the name in Discord?
Respell cast.
Rubius the Runt.
Rubius around.
Yeah,
That's
that's the same
it.
one.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the same
Well,
jerk that plays all the characters.
There you are. Channer's inviting you. Just a
So do
second.
so I'm like not super keen on fellowships. Do I
You have
leave
to-
the one
oh.
I'm in right now?
Yeah, you have to leave the other one.
Okay, just left it.
Okay, then he can send you an invite again.
Is it gonna will it pop up on my screen like when you invite me to the guild?
Yeah, unless of course there's a problem. Like if you
There's a problem.
if you
It says
Is there a waiting period or something?
yeah
13 hours and 5 minutes.
Holy crap.
So once again,
for some reason Daybreak has some issue with people coming and going from fellowships. Which
Does
is
that maybe
pretty
they're trying to prevent like power leveling or something or
I
botting?
don't know. I think it's freaking stupid as hell. What are you going to exploit? You know, other than just being able to use the fellowship to get somewhere. It's the dumbest thing.
How hard is it to get to the zone that you're in? Maybe Bixie could cough me?
Yeah, it's not hard. You just go to Velks. The TOV Velks. That's it. And yeah, he
Okay.
can probably Call of Hero you.
You've been here before.
I have. I've been there a couple times with you guys. I just always follow people, but I can use the zone guide and find it.
Yeah, just look at the map. Hopefully you have the map.
I have Brewalls.
Alright, that should be good.
Just stay away from the bears, because they will see through Invis Undead.
Yeah, you want to use Invis Undead also before you zone
Okay.
in there. Because everything's undead pretty much. Except for some bears.
So
Velktors?
Velkt. Yeah.
It might say-
Velktor's Labyrinth.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
it.
110 to 115 one, right?
Yeah.
All right.
you want to
Oh,
go
yeah.
to Great Divide.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Can make this work. What happened to the stream earlier? All of a sudden, it was showing me one of your older videos.
Yeah, I don't know. It just decided to stop. It kind
It can do that?
of pissed me off. Yeah.
Respell cast.
It might have been like a, some sort of a connection issue with my ISP. I don't know. Maybe, it had like a half a second of downtime and it was enough to interrupt YouTube.
Interesting.
Yeah, what do you call it? Twitch is a lot better with that because you can have your stream interrupted for a whole 2 minutes straight, and then if you reestablish connection, there's no interruption. It'll just continue back to where you were. Whereas with YouTube, though, no such luck. If it's interrupted for half a second, you're gone. And you gotta
Guys,
reestablish
what stone do you take to go to the Great Divide? It's telling me to go to the Holostone. That seems completely wrong.
No.
You take the Great Divide Stone. It's right next to the Nexus Stone. It's
Oh,
in
okay.
the neutral area.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm in the neutral area.
It's right next to Nexus. There's the Great Divide. You click on that.
And then I'll see on the map where to head to.
And then from a Great Divide Stone, it'll give you two options. Classic or TOV. You want TOV.
Yep, zoning into TOV, Great Divide now.
Yeah. And then you'll open up the map and you'll see it's Velks is in the corner.
Okay. And it's Invis to Undead, not regular?
Yeah, you want Invis to Undead. Which as a cleric you probably have.
So do, perfected.
Yep. You just gotta watch out. There's some Kodiaks that can see through your Invis. But they're
Okay.
over near Velks. So just try to avoid them. Maybe have your invulnerability up, and that way if they do see you, just keep running with invulnerability.
Okay. Yeah, my Divine Aura type of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
and zone in. And then once you're here, we could drop the mercenary and invite you. And
Yeah, I got a mage so I can coth you when you get here.
Oh yeah, I know about you and your mages.
Only one here though.
Did you bring your necro too? Were you playing with just one character tonight?
No, I got my necro and mage.
Okay.
What is last few mobs are just being a pain in the rear.
achievement. Oh, Vorgak doesn't show up yet on the thing here. I guess we got to zone out and zone back in.
Oh, listen to
No.
Bitchy. He'll tell you how to do it.
Just get out of your hunter. Just click missions, click whatever, and then go back to hunter, and it should appear.
There's only 3 more we need.
Okay. Yeah, that did work. Nice.
I'm in zone.
Okay, let's get up to the fire. Oh, we got a mob coming.
Okay.
I'll drop my merc once this fight is done.
So we'll have 2 healers.
Well, you could pull up something else.
I only got healer mercs.
Well, okay, drop your healer merc, and I'll leave my DPS merc up.
Well, in a second here, after this fight.
Copy to confirm.
You don't pull anything for a sec. Okay, it's suspended.
Okay. Can you put a 1 in the guild chat for me, please?
Yep.
Oh, never mind. I see you already. Group invite done. Sent the group invite.
It's weird. It's not inviting me.
Group
You
invite.
have a merc up or
There
anything?
it is.
Yeah, make
There
sure
it
you
is.
don't have a merc up. There you go.
Nope, I'm with you.
Okay, I'm call a hero incoming.
Woohoo!
See here?
Easier.
I am. I see shiftful brains.
Yep, you're here.
Tori is tanking, so.
Oh, okay. Let me put him on my extended targets. I had you targeted.
Well, I'm just pulling, but Tori's tanking.
Regional test.
Okay. Tori's tough. That's a good idea.
All right, got a crack coming for everybody again.
Copy to confirm.
There we go.
Alright, I got Tori in there. Get some buffs coming for you guys. How many names did you guys end up finding tonight? Total.
Copy to confirm.
3?
Okay.
Your pet's velocity 2 spell has worn off.
Oh, horrors.
Not that thing.
Yeah, I hope the whole stream dropping for no reason isn't going to become a regular thing.
Yeah, that's the first time I remember seeing that happen to you. That's actually the only technical difficulty I can think of outside of when that third party app just wasn't like bringing up your settings properly.
Yeah, that sucked. That was, yeah, Streamlabs. It's like I was logged out and all my settings were just completely deleted and there was no way to recover them. So I had to start over from scratch. It was completely bizarre.
Why the heck am I a jack-o'-lantern? Or a scarecrow? How's that happen?
That's a illusion. Yeah, it's a buff that I cast.
Oh,
You can always block the buff.
but you block the illusion but keep the buff?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
What is it, Knight's Terror?
yeah. Yeah, you just wanna, you can right click to look at it and make sure it's the one that doesn't give you any benefits that you're clicking
Yeah.
off. There's one
Whoa,
that's
what
just an
the
illusion.
hell? That Merc was getting pounded.
That's my rogue merc.
he's squishy, huh?
All rogues are squishy.
Yeah, you're right. I play one.
I should put him on call assist, but okay, going upstairs. Come to me.
Come to Butthead. To the fire? Is that where we're going?
No,
Where'd you
Well,
go then?
up the stairs, up the up
Oh, the
other
spiral
side of the hall,
stairs?
the other hall. No, come back down to the come back
I'm
to the
just
bottom
gonna
of the
use, I'm
stairs.
just gonna use find.
Oh, I see your uncle now. You want to go in that area, huh?
Oh, we're going down this way. Okay.
Yeah, this
So
way.
that's not up the stairs, that's down the stairs.
The stairs right here.
Oh, jeez.
The other.
The other stairs.
So typically, when you say up the stairs, we're going to assume the ones that are visible
Yeah,
from where
exactly.
we are currently, not the ones down the street.
Confusing everybody.
But you know, we could both be right. He was. We do have to go upstairs. That's just a separate building set
Right.
of stairs. Now we still follow you. Keep coming.
No, stay
Stop right
there.
around here.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Copy to clipboard.
Spell cast.
Copy to clipboard.
Thanks, Bixie, for taking that orc out.
Copy to control.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tree spell cast. Tree spell cast.
I don't know what is up with the weather, man. It was like nice out today, kinda, except it was raining. And now it's getting chilly.
It was chilly out here in California, like early morning, but then when my son had his game, it got to the high 60s, which to me is great. People out here think it's cold, but
No, high 60s is great.
oh, it's beautiful. Jeans and a t-shirt, or shorts and like a hoodie. I like it.
Copy to control.
Okay, back to the bottom of the other stairs.
See, now that's better. That's way more specific.
And we all started heading in the right direction. That's so
Yeah.
crazy how that works.
You guys stay at the bottom of those stairs.
Yes, sir. Does stuff spawn here, or is it pretty generally safe?
This spot's safe.
Okay.
Orcs.
You up there fighting by yourself, Yunko? What's going on up there?
I'm splitting them.
Well, it looks like I'm back up to 15 viewers.
They
Nice.
get in the back.
You were at 20 like the whole time that I was driving home.
Now, you know, I'm glad you're watching, but at the same time, I would rather you not watch while you're driving.
Oh no, I had it. So I have an ear pod in, and then I just have it kind of set up like it's a
Right.
GPS, and I'm obviously watching the road. But I like listening to you guys.
All right. Yeah, some months ago, I lost a good friend in a traffic accident.
Oh no.
Ever since then, I just try to tell people to be a little more safe about stuff. I don't know if I'd be able to live with myself if someone said, yeah, they were listening to my YouTube and died.
Yeah,
I'm
no, that
like,
would.
yeah, I'm not that good, man. If you're gonna die watching something, don't let it be my stuff, please.
Let it be at least Star Trek.
It was something.
Something.
But
I
I'd
get it.
rather nobody die while watching anything. I'd rather them like focus on the road, get home safe, and then put on my YouTube stuff.
Heck yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, when things like that happen, it puts things back into perspective. Like, do I really need to send this text right now?
Right.
Because like you really don't. But
You
you
don't.
know, you
Yeah.
think you do because it's like, oh, I don't
Everything-
want them to feel like I'm ignoring them. But it's like,
If that
You don't need-
becomes a problem, that sounds like a them problem. If
Yeah,
there's ever somebody who is gonna say "F you," you jerk for not replying, then you just saved yourself a whole lot of aggravation by getting rid of them early. Don't.
yeah,
If somebody can't wait for you, like 10 minutes, even an hour, for you to reply back to a text, then they're not worth having in your life.
yeah. There is no required reply time when someone cares about you.
Right. I mean, I've had friends that texted me like early in the day because I was like maybe sitting on the can, so I was looking at my phone, but then I played Everquest for the whole day and never once looked at my phone because I was in the zone, man. I was playing Everquest. And then it's not until I use the can again
Sitting on the what?
Sitting on the can,
Sitting
playing
on the-
EverQuest. Man.
Yeah, and it's
You
not
heard him.
until I get back on the can to do my nightlies before bed that I take a look at the texts and I'm like, oh wow, yeah, they texted me back and I hadn't answered, so I'll do it.
You must be a really regular guy.
Well, you know,
I do a morning and a night typically.
you eat your fiber and it rewards you in the end.
Yeah, some Metamucil if you need it, depending on your age. You know what I mean?
Have some veggies, you know, have some green veggies, and you're gonna be pretty good.
You should make one of your commercials about some fiber supplements, man.
Right? So I go out to work this early this afternoon or late morning, and I was so freaking crushed and pissed off. Some piece of shit who was unfortunately one of my passengers left a giant grease stain smudge on the headrest on the back seat of my car. And I'm
Grease like from changing oil or from like eating a burger?
like the black grease on your axle of a
Jesus.
car or something, you know, like that night black
Yeah.
greasy grease. That's what it looked like. And it was a huge smudge. And I'm like, how do you do that? How do you... And I was just so angry. I'm like,
on me.
person just did not give a single shit about me or my property, my car.
Spell
And
cat.
how would they feel if I treated them somehow like that, you know? And I'm like,
And
oh
honestly-
yeah, you're gonna sit in the back of my seat or the back of my car. Hang on a second, let me throw this milkshake on you. You know?
And dude, it's so easy. Like, even if they can't correct what they did, let's say they have no napkins or paper towels, they realize they just did that.
They could have said something to me.
Yeah, even to just be like, "Hey, bro, I'm so sorry. I just got a bunch of grease on your car, and I'm like in a hurry. I don't have anything to clean it. I'm so sorry." But at least then you know
something.
You know? Yeah.
I didn't know until today, and I tried to get it out, and I couldn't. I scrubbed and I scrubbed. I even have one of these, like electrical, like drill-looking things, but with a scrub
with the
brush
brush?
at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
And dry shampoo and all this. So tomorrow I'm gonna try again with some Goo Gone, and maybe that'll help. I don't know. But I'm so mad. I have the dash cam that records in the car. I could pull the camera. I could probably find out which asshole it was. But honestly, that sounds fucking exhausting, and I don't
that
want to do
sounds
it.
Sounds awful.
You know, it's just gonna waste more of my damn time to what? Maybe claim 50, 60 bucks off of the guy for being a jackass?
Spell cat.
Yeah, but then you're committing more time.
More
to him
time,
also.
yeah. And
The
I'm just
time
gonna,
is what's valuable.
right. And I'm just gonna get more angry about it. I mean, if I want to waste my time, I'm gonna play a game and enjoy myself.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm doing something that is not work, it's gonna be something fun. I don't want to. So if you guys ever, if you ever take an Uber, a Lyft, just any kind of rideshare, anything, you're in someone else's property, please be mindful and respectful of it. Don't. I know I'm gonna regret saying this out loud, but please don't be a cunt.
Yeah. That's fair.
You know?
You're allowed to be honest. Well, I think a lot of people don't realize, or maybe they do and they just act like they don't, that it's like that Uber driver, that's like their personal vehicle. It's not like a taxi that they drop off to the business at the end of the day. It's typically their everyday vehicle that they have their kids in or their
Right.
girlfriend on a date. You know what I mean?
And I'm stuck with that stain now for the rest of the lifetime of that car. You know? And they're not going to be replacing my upholstery, my seats, or anything. They're not going to... And nobody gives a crap. And it's just... it'd be like me going into their apartment or their house and just taking a big old can of, you know, black paint and just throwing it up against the wall and be like, oh yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, man. It's
People
are tough.
Your possessions are meaningless to me. I don't care how hard you worked at to, you know, obtain this place that you live in. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, so I've mentioned before that I manage 2 sober living houses, and a lot of the guys actually drive for Lyft or Uber. Not a lot, I shouldn't say that. Out of like 24 guys, there's 3 of them, and one of the guys, I talk to him all the time about stuff, and not too long ago, maybe New Year's? Not too long ago, somebody puked in his back seat, and it's just like, I didn't realize how big of a deal. So he had to stop driving for the night. You know what I mean? Because now there's throw up every. You know, like
you can't keep driving. It's not like no big deal, and you keep driving. No,
you have to stop and like not only clean it, but like wait for it not to smell, and like he had to pay to clean it, and then hopefully through Uber they're gonna like reimburse him.
And then wait for it to dry after it's been cleaned. Because that could take a whole day or longer depending on the weather. Yeah, and then he was telling me that like he's afraid that the person who threw up, because he said to the guy like, hey man, you know, this isn't okay, he's afraid that guy's going to give him a bad review. And it's like, wait, he can give you a bad review after puking in your car? You puke in someone's car, I don't think you should be allowed to leave a review. That's crazy. I just never really thought about all the ins and outs. In my mind, it's like you just pick somebody up, drive them to a destination, they get out. I don't think about all the things because I don't experience it. You know? And when I go in an Uber, I'm a typical person. I'm not like peeing my pants or like flicking boogers at them, or you know what I mean. Like I just get in, I appreciate the ride, and I tip. I thought that's what everyone did. No, that's not what everybody does. Like, I go out of my way to thank people when I pull up and they're actually ready and waiting outside. I'm like, thank you for being ready. You know, and some people, they just, you know, they're like, yeah, no problem. And other people are like, what, are people not usually ready? It's like, yeah, you'd be surprised. There's people that keep me waiting for a full 5 minutes before they come out. And then they will not only, like, come out after making me wait for 5 minutes, they'll get in the back and they'll get close to my ear and they'll say, I'm late, please hurry. And I'm just ready to say, F you, dude. No. God. I was like, you have all the time in the freaking world. Apparently. Bring the name. He may as well be asking me, please take your time, drive as slow as you possibly can. I'm a scumbag, you know? Yeah. Well, if you think about it, let's say you do 10 rides in a day and everybody takes an extra 5 minutes.
Coming.
All right.
Bring it. That's almost 50 minutes of your day. If 10 people take 5 minutes, that's a long time. Right. It is. And just, again, it's just a lot of people will do that. And it does. It takes a lot of time. And like today, I was at the mall, you know, looking to pick someone up, and someone's like, you're picking up my friend, their phone's dead, but they're outside of Macy's. I'm like, okay, that's fine, I'll go there. And I'm like, yeah, I'm here, I don't see them. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'll do them the courtesy of driving around the entire Macy's, like all the entrances that are associated with Macy's. And as I'm doing it, they're like sending me texts, no, that's not it, you're going the wrong way, or this or that. I was like, dude, I'm the one that's here. I don't see your freaking friend. I'm going to drive around the building to try to do you this courtesy. And then, you know, and then as soon as they start saying, you know, please keep trying, you know, look for them, whatever, I will leave you an extra tip. As soon as someone says and mentions the tip, I already know they're not tipping me jack.
Because it's the ones that always promise a fat tip that plan on not tipping you at all.
But yeah, it's like when someone starts a sentence with, "Hey, you got to trust me on this." It's like, I know you're lying. You're about to lie to me.
Right. It's always the people that bring up the tip that plan they're doing that because they already weren't planning on tipping you at all, and it's so irritating. And there are plenty of people that don't tip like not a single penny. And
do they think that Uber pays $100 an hour to their drivers, or what?
I don't know.
Yeah, Bixie, we can't get a word in edgewise.
I know.
Yeah, sorry guys. What do you want to say?
We're killing stuff for you.
Named incoming, I think Yunkel said about 7 times that we kept talking over him.
Well, I heard him.
I heard him too.
Yeah.
He's got his Jans mask. He's fine.
All right, we're going to the other set of stairs. Wait, let me pull this one mob first.
All right. But yeah, it could be a frustrating job. I mean, most people, like I said, they're great, they're polite, they're fine. It's it's almost a pleasure, but you've got that 10% that they feel entitled, and your time is their time, and while they're in your car, they own you.
Yeah.
Okay, now to the other set of stairs.
All right.
I'm with you. Just come up to the same part that we went to the last time?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's quiet now. I guess you got nothing else.
The name is up.
Awesome.
Heck yeah. That's why we're here, for the big tips, man.
Alright, I got him slowed.
Be ready to heal me. I'm harp touching.
Okay, right. I've been healing you this whole time.
Dropping a rune on you. Or actually, I think I just dropped a rune on the mob. Oops.
Wait, you're harm touching him or he's harm touching you?
Free spell cast. Free spell cast.
Noya Lily, I'm going to give you 60k mana real quick from my pool. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Little useful cleric AA. I can give people 60k HP and mana every like 10 minutes or something.
Nice.
That's kind of cool.
The elemental energy fades.
Alright, let's see what this guy dropped. Golden reinforced brawl stick. Monk item.
We already had that drop, didn't we?
And another chest item. Yep. And apparently I already looted both of those. So make sure you guys greed on this, because I can't loot it.
On it. Hey, what are these Valium impacted raw diamonds used for, Fez?
They are trade skill stuff. You can make
like jewelry or other stuff too.
Jewelry and weapons.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, jewelry and weapons for this level.
I'm gonna check my hunter. What expansion is this?
TOV.
Okay.
Ooh, we do that.
I'm gonna let Lily get some mana before I pull again.
Okay. Oh, I've gotten a decent amount of these. I just need a Valium Horror, a Restless Devourer, Bledrick. Well, actually, I've done about half. There we go.
Southwestlander said, I remember the Uber online orientation video. They tell you to say no thank you when offered a tip. I never did that. Yeah. Well, that might have been like originally when they paid everybody a decent wage, but that's not how it is now. And we count on tips. Since we're waiting a second for mana, I'm gonna AFK really quick. Hey YouTube, I'm just gonna AFK really quick. I will be right back. Please don't end my stream. Thank you. Be right back.
Yunkel, how you liking the Jan's mask? I love mine, dude.
I haven't noticed too much of a difference. I may be too high a level. I don't know.
We're the same level.
I haven't really noticed a difference. That's all I'm saying.
I only notice it because I see the writing. Like, I have a specific chat bar that has, like, my casts, my criticals and stuff, and I notice it'll tell me, like, you healed this person for, like, a lucky heal due to your Jan's mask or whatever. So that's why I've noticed it. Or I'll hit somebody and I'll do, like, a big critical hit, and it'll say, because of my Jan's mask.
Okay.
That's the only reason I've noticed, because I read the things.
Well, I must have the wrong thing set up because that shit flies by too fast on my screen.
Well, yeah, because you're swinging weapons. I mean, I'm just casting heals. But when I melee, I don't like quad, and I hit like one time, maybe twice sometimes. I'm a cleric.
Hey YouTube, I'm back. I hope you didn't end my stream.
I think they let you keep running, dude. I think they let it go this time.
Oh, did they? Let's see.
The empathetic effect fades from your aggressive actions.
Okay, yeah. No,
Yep,
actually, it's
yep.
still there. All right. Thank you. Jeez. You just gotta panic every time, They're gonna just arbitrarily decide, like, yeah, we're just gonna end the stream. Scott Rowland gave a wave. Hey, Scott, how you doing, man?
Howdy boy.
All right, I'm ready when you guys are.
I'm ready.
Looks like Naoya's mana's pretty good. Naulil.
Naulili?
Yeah. I'm trying to. Nolly? Is it supposed to just be Nolly?
I would have to get Gina to see how it sounds.
Like New Orleans?
You could just like copy and paste it into any kind of thing that just pronounces words, and maybe it'll help. I don't know.
It probably shut the stream down.
But I just been calling it saying "Nah Lily," and it seems fine.
Yeah, we know who it is when they say the name.
Tori? Oh, Fez, I heard you talking earlier about your pet spell being rank 2, and Bixie was saying that definitely makes your pet stronger outside of like an EM earring. I don't
doesn't work on a chanter.
Right. Oh, I'm following Yonko. Should I not be?
No.
Yeah, no, don't.
Sorry.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also saw some of them videos of, when I was planning on doing Uber and stuff, where they talked about like you might want to have bottled water in your car, or
Back to the other steps.
all right, or snacks like candy in your car, and I'm like, why would I do that? That's just people are just gonna litter, They're gonna consume everything and just gonna leave the trash in the car, and I don't have time after every single person gets out to do a full cleanup, and then where I'm gonna store all the trash. Because I'm not just gonna throw it out in the street. I'm not some kind of savage.
Yeah, and I feel like it's just asking for somebody to like choke on the candy that you left back there, and you somehow end up responsible for it. Too.
Right, exactly. That's another thing. Yeah, because if somebody got sick or choked on the candy or the water or whatever, and then suddenly you're responsible, or if they got food poisoning or sick, or it's the same reason why you never offer a stranger any like ibuprofens or something like that, because if there's any kind of reaction, they get sick or die, it's going to be on you. So I don't even allow passengers, because I've had a few passengers back in the day, especially the young kids, not like children kids, but like, they're like in their high teens, they're college kids, but they'll be like, you got an aux cord, and at first I'm like, what the hell is an aux cord? What are you talking about? They meant like,
they want to play music in your car?
Auxiliary cord, so they could plug their phone into my car and play their music in my car. And they're like, what for? It's like, we want to play music. I was like, I'm playing music, And then they're like, yeah, but we want to play good music or something like that. And when they say that, I'm like, well, screw you. I
want a good passenger.
Right. But yeah, every time I'm like, so what? I'm going to let you play your music in there, which might be really offensive. And then you're going to film you being in the car with the offensive music and say, I want a refund because this driver's playing this offensive music. I just heard the F-bomb 10 times in a row, and I'm not paying for this ride. Meanwhile, it was your music the whole time. No, thank you. So I think about all that stuff, because there's people out there that could be, just using something in a way to do something sucky.
Yep.
And I try to always think the best of people and everything, but by thinking that that's a possibility, I just say, I'm sorry, I don't allow that, or I don't have an aux cord. And even if they pulled one out and said, I have one, and I'd be like, well, no thank you. I'm playing my music, If it's bothering you, I'll be happy to turn it off, and we could just ride in silence.
Yeah, that's just so weird to me. It'd be like if I went to my friend's house and I was like, hey man, you got any paint? And he was like, why? I'm like, I really just don't like the color of your walls. Like, while I'm here, can we just change them? It's like, no man, no. They're my walls and this is the color of them. If you don't like it, you take a hike, dude.
Right. Yeah, it's always been like, it's your car, it's your music, usually. I mean, the one thing I'm willing to happily do, because I've had a couple of older people get in my car and they say, I'm not feeling well. Is it okay if we turn off the music? And I'm like, absolutely, and I'm fine riding in silence for a little bit, to accommodate someone who's not feeling well. They got a headache. Honestly, I don't see how my music would upset them in the first place, because it's always so low, I could barely hear it. Because again, I don't want to piss anyone off. And all my music, I sort of, went through.
Pull those?
No, I didn't pull it.
I'm not the pulling type. I just watch the red bars and try to keep it at full.
So I try to make sure that the songs don't have swear words and stuff in them, and just that they're relatively clean, so nobody, again, gets offended or anything.
Yeah, and and I'm going out on a limb, I could be wrong, but the stuff that they were going to play probably, if they're like teenagers, probably isn't the healthiest
Yeah, like
choices.
it could have been really. I had this one young lady get in my car, and she was playing this on her own phone, really loud, like as loud as a phone would go. And it was just the most absolute vulgar thing I've ever heard.
Yep.
And I'm not trying to say like, yeah, I'm an angel and I've never heard that stuff before, but it was just absolutely disgusting. And I'm like, you gotta be trying to troll me. I don't know what slight you think I might have committed within the 2 minutes that you've been inside my car that you think it's okay or that you're justified playing this garbage. But I thought about saying something to her, and I think in the future, if it were to happen again and I would have that, I would say something. I'd say, look, whatever slight, imagined or real, I don't want to hear it. Can you please turn it off? It's rude. But a lot of times I just let it go. With that time, I just kind of let them do what they were doing and tuned it out and ignored it because they were getting out of my car within 5 minutes,
Yeah.
And she had that look about her that if I said a single word to her about just anything, I could have said, "Nice day, isn't it?" She'd be like, "What you say?" Or something.
Would you say peasant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You disgusting beast, you. Drive, bus slave, or just that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Do your job and don't speak to me, kind of thing. That's just the vibe I got from her. So I just didn't say a word, but it was just obviously trying to upset me in some way or whatever, and I don't know. And she was really young. She was definitely under the age of 20. And every single word in that song was,
either a swear or about sex in some way.
Yeah, it was absolutely the most filthiest, horrendous thing I'd ever heard. And I don't care. I'm usually not bothered by anything, but it was like above and beyond. If there was an award for filthiest song on the planet, I would say that could have won it, except I still wouldn't want to give it that accolade because it would bring attention to it. I mean, I've heard songs like, I forgot what the hell it was called, but it goes like,
The elemental energy.
I believe I can fly.
no, the one song where it's like,
Hey, I got a word in.
sweat drop down my balls, all these words call.
Yeah, Lil Jon, dude.
And and that was perfectly innocent by comparison. That was.
All three of these are back up again. 4 of them back up again.
Do we have a Mezer?
I'm here.
You
Channer.
can't mess them.
I can't mess
they
him
try
though,
level.
yeah.
Channer's worthless.
Well, he's got great conversation. Counts for something.
We're gonna try again. Fez, can you pacify this one? My target.
All right.
You will not be able to.
Well, let's. Oh shit! No, never mind. I'm getting smacked.
Already? Jesus, Lorelai, you're killing me here.
Well, no, they're killing me.
No, I got you. It was just a long cast time on it.
Respell cast.
What the hell, man? I thought it was safe to go near you. I guess it wasn't. Why can't I cast on this guy? They got me like.
You silenced or something?
I don't know. No, I guess it was just the stupid.
Respell test.
It was the physics of this stupid stairs here. That
like you weren't on the proper plane to be able to cast on him or something?
I guess. Yeah, he was behind the little outcropping of this rock.
So first off, I think it's absolutely wild that somebody would be playing music on their phone and not like either turn it down or like pause it when getting into a vehicle.
Yeah.
That's just that's strange to me. But I watch movies and like I've listened to some music that says some things. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
there's like a time when I'm alone or like with my buddies, but I wouldn't at a family function be like, "Hey, who wants to watch The Human Centipede with me?" You know what I mean? Like there's a
Right.
time and a place where people are like, "Yeah, let's watch some horrible stuff just to see what kind of movies are out there," but
Right.
not like in a stranger's car, dude.
Right. Right. It's like, yeah, mom and dad are coming over. Okay, let's turn on Pornhub. It's like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, what is wrong with
Yeah.
you? That's
Let's
weird.
set the sex swing up in the living room. We're having guests.
Right. That's like Quagmire all over again, man.
I like Quagmire sometimes.
He's a
You always know what you're gonna get with him.
funny character.
I'll leave that one up a minute.
Are these all placeholders?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Respawn cats.
Wait, someone said, Southwest Lander said, also customers leave negative ratings for me if I don't have my car filled with snacks. Really?
What?
Yeah. I mean, I never have snacks in my car, and I'm a pretty much a 5-star driver. I've got 2 1-star ratings, and the rest are all 5 stars out of 500.
Damn,
So-
out of 500?
Yeah,
Wow.
so I think I'm doing pretty good. I try to be super polite and respectful to everybody. And I try to do the same thing with my channel. That's why, that's why I have some of the rules that I have, like let's not talk about subjects that are hot button issues that will upset
Let's
people.
talk about sex, baby.
Baby.
Let's talk about you and me.
There
That
you
was a
go.
good song, dude. They didn't say anything horrible in that song.
No, that's fine. No, but yeah, like hot button topics I won't bring up in the stream.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, it's a lose-lose, dude.
Right. There's
no one wins.
Yeah. No, I don't know where you live that they want snacks, but I won't put snacks in my car. If they want snacks, they can go pick up their own damn snacks. Are you doing like are you driving like Uber Black where it's like a limo service? Then maybe I can understand. If they're paying the luxury price, sure, have some snacks for them. They're paying a premium price. But if you're just doing regular Uber X, which is the same thing as just Lyft, basically, they're competing against each other, then no, you don't provide snacks. I don't even like people bringing their own snacks. They're gonna eat in the car and they're just gonna make a mess.
Do we want to go up the other side of the steps? See if that.
This was
The
a
same
good
way
number
we've
of
been
Go to
years
the other.
ago.
Go to the other steps.
The other steps? Okay.
Why is the corpse still here? Nobody wanted that weapon.
Yeah, I don't think anybody could loot it. I already have one.
I
So
greeted everything.
If anybody could loot it, loot
Vicky
it.
probably didn't want it.
Maybe I have one somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. Give it to a pet or something. I don't know.
I can't take those ones. Not a tunable.
It's not a tuna boat.
A tunable. Yeah,
Why
a
am I
tunable. I heard that one.
Why am I
Heard
getting
that one
hit? What did I
earlier.
do?
Heard the tuna thing earlier. No, the Bixies don't like tuna. They like honey.
They don't like
Is it-
bumblebee tuna?
Ace Ventura, baby. Is a Bixie like a bee and a human mix?
Yeah, kinda. It's like probably like a bee and a fairy, or a bee and a pixie.
Okay. Like a little pagan tree thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, pagans. I had a cousin who was pagan when we were younger. I think he just did it for attention, but he would like say that he would see these tree fairies, and that's what he prayed to. It was wild. I think he was just on drugs, but it was pretty interesting to hear him talk about it.
I met a guy who got in my Uber, and the first thing he said to me was, "Demon possession is a heck of a thing." And he told
And
me
that's when you say, "Wrong vehicle, sir."
he told me all about how he used to be on drugs, but he found God, so he got off drugs. But his friends are witches, and they're summoning demons to convince him to do drugs again.
Huh?
Cool.
Yeah.
Put on some Black Sabbath.
Right?
Well, I just kind of went along with the conversation because I
Yeah,
figured
you
I didn't
just
want
gotta
to.
let
I didn't know if he was dangerous. I didn't want to trigger him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, those don't sound like very good friends. You might want to find some new friends because if a friend summoned demons to get me to do drugs, I wouldn't talk to them anymore. I'm just going with it.
Yeah.
And
The safest answer possible.
yeah, probably because I didn't want to be like, what are you high? Are you on drugs now? What the hell's wrong with you? You crazy?
Yeah.
He probably would have went off. Might have hurt me, damaged my vehicle. Instead, I just had a polite conversation with the guy, and he was friendly the whole time. He didn't cause me any grief or any trouble because I didn't ask him any stupid questions. I just went along with it. And, lesson to everybody out there. If you ever meet someone who starts acting like a wacko, just go with it, man. Just go with the conversation. And try to get somewhere safe. Yeah, try to get away. Don't make it obvious.
Yeah, don't let them know where you live. Nothing crazy.
Don't, because you don't want to trigger somebody. Make
Yeah,
them,
no, you never.
Make them all crazy.
Get Yonko with these single pulls.
I'm just spacing the spawns out. It's not easy, man. Not easy.
Believe it.
Copy to Cooper.
Yeah, we're done with this stairs. Back to the other stairs.
All right.
I have to admit though, I like the way this illusion like glides over stuff.
Yeah, it is pretty cool, dude. No complaints here.
Again, the hang up with these two.
Yeah, I never agreed with the whole offering candy to the passengers kind of a thing. And to be fair though, when they did say that kind of stuff, they used to pay a lot better,
How long you been driving?
And that
How long you been doing the job?
had to be for like Uber Black, which was supposed to be like their fancy black car service.
45. So he's been driving for 39 years.
What?
For Uber?
No, yeah. Definitely
What is-
not.
what is-
Driving for 7.
Okay. But mindless orc pop. Oh yeah, I remember. You can't mez the mindless ones.
Yeah.
I pulled that one. What are you talking about, Pop?
That didn't pop right in front of you?
No, he pulled it.
Pulled it.
I saw him pull
Oh.
it down the stairs.
Oh, I
Kind
thought
of
it
warped
just.
right in front of him.
Yeah, I saw it just arrive, like it came from the floor.
I'm arriving.
Why am I not targeted on Yonkel? I was targeted on Tori.
That's Tori's tanking.
Oh, not on that one, bud. Or at least he was turning your way a little bit, probably down to 60%.
Maybe. I don't know. Let me see here if I can space these out.
Excuse me. So faded icebound chest piece and an obscured chest armor of the enthralled are going to make two totally different armors. Still trying to figure this all out.
Yeah, armor gets weird at higher levels.
Free spell cast.
There's almost none for sale at 125. That's like better than what I got at like 115, 120. I think maybe because people that get it just wear it or keep it, or maybe because they want more.
The 125 gear, you craft it, you craft the box, right, which is similar to like the snowbound box that we got dropping here and stuff.
Yeah, like the box you made me for that earring that I still can't find the Valiant earring clasp for.
Right. And you just kind of hit the nail on the head there, where instead of a like with the abstruse, you got the remnant that you put in there, or with some of these other ones, you either find the box or you find this or that. With that one, it's you find the clasp or something that sounds kind of silly, that you put to get the armor. I think with like some of the plate and stuff, it's like a Valiant armor lining or something like that. It's probably gonna sound like that. It's gonna be like armor lining, and that is just gonna go in, in the armor.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely no Valiant anything worth anything for sale in the bazaar. I look all the time, every day, ever since you made me that box for the earring. The only Valiant stuff is like ornaments.
Yeah, I see like a Valiant cloth ornament.
Yeah, they have ornaments or like lower level things called Valiant.
Got the named.
Heck yeah, Yankees.
All right.
Which one? The orc?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Vorgak.
You target me, you'll have a pre-target.
I'm targeting you because you're getting hurt, brother.
All right. It's Vorgak, the Lego Maniac.
Free spell cast.
Come to play with your fat ball sack.
Is that the song the girls listen to?
Yeah. There you go.
I've heard worse.
Yeah, no. What that girl was listening to was a lot worse.
Yeah, it's probably Cardi B or something like that, and
It's.
yeah,
I've heard that song. Was that the song you're referring to? That the wet ass P word.
Yep.
No,
One
it
of her
was
songs
worse
that-
than that. It was worse than that. I've heard that one too. It was worse than that by a lot.
Yeah.
By a lot. Way worse than that.
Some of her music is something else, man.
Yeah, no, it was way worse. Way.
Did you drop an AUG? No AUG?
I didn't even look in the window. I've looked in the window one
It's
time.
got that
this whole time.
lame
Oh,
hammer
that
and
same
some
weapon.
gloves.
The empathetic effect
That
fades
all
from
he
your
dropped?
actions.
Yeah,
That's it.
nothing
He
great.
dropped that 3 times.
Yeah.
Pretty weak. Well, I mean, he did die pretty easily. It's not like he put up much of a fight.
He said, Southwest Lender said, I wasn't uber black. You'd think it was with the attitude my Hollywood customers had sometimes. I told him I refused to bring snacks for the same reason you just said. Yeah, I mean, it sounded like they were kind of entitled.
Yeah, it's Hollywood, dude. I'm out there. It's terrible. I would
Yeah,
never
you
drive
shouldn't.
Uber
You
again.
shouldn't have to bring snacks. I mean, half of the time people don't even tip. You know. Especially, I'm not in Hollywood. I'm in like Cincinnati, Ohio. If somebody,
Wayleaf.
Whaley started with us, yeah, but he left and then the name spawned.
Oh yeah, his girl came home from college. I think he was gonna spend some
Yeah.
time with her. Yeah. Wayleaf's a super nice guy. I like Wayleaf.
No, he's not nice.
Yeah, well, he is to me. I mean, I can only speak for my personal experience with him, and he's great.
He is. He's a really good guy.
most of the people in the guild are actually really good. I'm glad we got this thing going.
Call him Elwood. Elwood.
Yeah, that's Wayleaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Copy to QuickBook.
It's way slow, way leaf.
Yeah, for a while. So every time Tira, every time that she sees Elwood, she's like, hey, Way. And before I knew that
Two.
his
That's
characters, bring the two. Before I knew his characters were like Wayleaf, way slow, I thought she was saying, hey, Wayne. And so I was like, oh, wow, like that's pretty rare that a guy goes by like his real life first name. I thought it was super cool. And then I just realized she was just calling him Way because his character's name is Wayleaf. And no one calls anybody by their name.
He's actually secretly Batman, and it's Bruce Wayne.
Yes, yeah. But because one day I was like, yeah, everyone's like, what should I call you? I'm like, you can call me whatever you want. My name's Jack, but like, if you want to call me, you can call me whatever you want. I don't know. No one really uses like their names. Oh, Noya Lily, what is happening?
Copy.
Life burn.
God, a heads up. That's scary stuff to me.
I never do that at the beginning of a fight because it'll kill me.
Will they hop on you if you go down in life like that at the beginning?
Oh, it'll just go right down to nothing without them even touching me. It did that twice to me, so I never unleash it at the beginning of a fight. Ooh. Anniversary starts tonight.
At midnight, 12:01.
16 on March 16th. Yeah.
Really?
But Pacific time it starts, so we're not going to hit it for a little while.
I will. I'm Pacific
I know
time,
you
baby.
will.
Well, I'm gonna be heading out here in a minute, man, because it's already almost 10 till. So
I
I'm
know
here
it is.
later, much
Man.
later than I usually am.
I know Bixie's gonna stay on late. He's gonna stay up for the anniversary. When Fez bounces, I'm gonna walk my son to go get some ice cream, but then I'll be back on and I'll have hours. I know Bixie and Yunkel stayed up real late to finish that Jan's Mass that night. Stayed up till the next
We
day.
stayed up last Sunday till 5 o'clock a.m.
Heck yeah, man.
Sunday or Saturday wasn't bad. It doesn't take too long to get Jan's mask.
No, it's easy for you, Bixie, but for a guy that's drinking Crown the whole time, that's late, man.
What? You talking about me?
Guzzling Crown.
He likes his Crown.
I used to be a big beer drinker. I don't drink beer anymore.
I don't know if
You just-
going from beer to Crown is an improvement, though.
But I only drink it on Saturdays and Sunday. That's the only
You're
two
corrupting
nights a
him,
week.
man.
I used to, when I was like a teenager, I took Percocets, but eventually I did the real stuff. Wasn't a good move, turns out. But I don't think Crown's that big of a deal. They come in a really cool purple satin bag too. It's kind of nice.
Free spell
I've
test.
probably got 100. I've probably got 100 bags now.
Got yourself a fat purple sack.
You should you should do something cool, like make a blanket or like a quilt out of it or
I
something.
switch it up, because depending on what flavor you get, the different color bags you get.
Yeah, you can make a quilt, like a mosaic quilt.
Copy to clipboard.
Oh my god. Stop encouraging them.
Yeah, you're gonna need more bags, bud.
Yeah, you like smoking? Here you go, a whole carton of cigarettes.
Do Shadow Knights typically use a shield or two-handed weapons?
Depends.
On what?
Well, let's see. I was using a two-hand weapon earlier tonight, and I died twice.
Huh.
Yeah, and sometimes they just use depends, especially when they're in their later years.
Oh my god!
Depending on how much crown they've had that day.
Exactly.
Fez is pulling the next pull.
Pass.
I'll keep him healed. I'll have to do my very, very fast cast ones, but I can make it.
You should see how fast I went down when I was using my two-hand.
Oh, that's what I saw. You went down instantly. I saw that earlier.
Instantly.
I thought you got harm touched.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
Yeah, usually tanks don't go down like that.
Going to the other steps.
Heck yeah.
That's what I thought. I thought, God dang, I went down awful fast.
So I'll finish this round here at the back steps, and then I'm gonna call it for myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk and get ice cream with my son when we do that. Fez, have you done any Merc and Partisan stuff? Do you know what that is?
No named. Springing the two.
I'm not sure. I mean, I know you don't need to do mercenary quests anymore. I mean, do you mean just the mercenary quests or the quests to improve your mercenary?
So I don't know. Tira and Hackroll have been bringing me on these things in TOB that they call Merc and Partisan, and like at first it's like running around and finding certain mobs and killing certain things, but then it's like a kill count type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, mercenaries are kill counts, and partisans you have tasks to do.
Yeah. It kind of seemed like the same kind of stuff that we did for the Jan's Mask.
It's similar, but that's not. We weren't doing partisans or mercs. We were doing missions.
Did we get any special currency for those things that we did, or just the Jan's Mask?
Yeah, you got special currency. I'll tell you what it is in a second.
Elwood was telling me that he saw an EM32 earring on one of the merchants in one of the zones that you need these special coins to get, and I was wondering...
That'd be impossible to be on one of those guys. You can't sell a EM32 to a merchant.
No, he said, like, not a person sold it to him, but like that you can buy it.
It was a raid merchant.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know, like, how to acquire those coins.
You need to raid. Or on this server, you can actually buy. You can buy the currency, the raid currency.
Yeah, he told me that. But would the if you haven't done one of those raids, would the merchant even acknowledge you when you right click on him?
It would look like it's empty.
Yeah, so buying the currency isn't worth it.
The only way it would be worth it is you knew somebody that you could give it to, and they would
buy it for you.
Purchase it for you.
Yeah, he was telling me that it's like 406 of those coins to buy the earring, and each one of those coins that you need 406 of costs 35k in the bazaar. It came out to like 18 million or something. I was like, dude, you're out of your mind.
You'd be better off trying to get the raid drop item and just look to see if somebody's auctioning it one day and offer them like a chrono maybe or something, or like 4 million for it or something if that's what they want. But not 16 million. That's insane. That's
yeah, it's wild.
I got 4 EM32s.
Yeah, but they're probably all on characters that you use them on.
Oh, of course. They're all my
Yeah.
gauge team.
How does that help me, Bixie?
I don't know if I sell you one for 30 chrono.
How did you get them?
Occasionally, I bought them.
Already made?
Sometimes I buy the ore for it, and
Copy to report.
Yeah, I
put it
can't
into
find the Valiant earring clasp anywhere. I've been calling it out in general.
Is that the
One guy,
red one?
yeah, one guy said that he had a chlorophyll loop, and it was an EM32. I was like, cool, I'd love to buy that. So I started asking around, and people were like, yeah, I'd pay like 3 or 4 million, but he wanted 2 chrono for it. I was like, dude, there's a
it for
discrepancy here.
2 chrono doesn't sound that bad, but if people are selling it for 3, 4
Well,
mil,
yeah, and there's people that buy Chrono off of some third-party market these days.
You guys can move to the other steps.
Okay, give
You
me
know,
1 second.
it's not
Give me
like
1
buying it from Daybreak is the only way anymore.
but the problem if you do it that way, sometimes Daybreak does track this stuff, and you could get banned or have the chrono be taken away from your account.
All right, I'm here.
But at the
Okay.
same time, how does someone know whether you're buying it from just a legitimate trade with someone else for something? And, I don't know. They're the ones that included the damn thing. They should never have done it to begin with, so it's all their fault in the first place.
Hey,
Anyway,
we made
guys,
these guns.
I think this is
But-
going to be it for me tonight, so I'm going to hop off here. I will disband so you guys can, do your thing.
Heck
Well,
yeah.
we'll do our thing.
So I'm gonna walk my son to get some ice cream. Are you gonna still be on, Bixie, in like 15, 20 minutes?
Oh, I'll be on.
Should I stay here or should I go to the corner?
You can stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing the working on Hunter here.
Oh, perfect. All right, I'll stay right here. I'll be back in about 15, 20 minutes tops.
Do your invis to undead.
Okay.
Well, I'll bring my Channer and my Mage, and you can box that.
I can bring my 125 Necro if you want me to.
Before I gate, I'm gonna refresh your
Oh, wait.
crack and your haste.
You guys are talking about bringing 2 people to replace Fez.
Yeah, Fez, don't go anywhere yet. I have to give Lorelai these things that I
See,
forgot.
Fez, it takes 2 people to replace you.
I was too scared to parcel
Hilarious.
it. I was too scared to parcel these.
Okay, what is it?
It's 2 pieces to make EM31s, but I can't find the boxes anywhere. One's for you, one's for me.
Okay.
Deal?
If I can find the stuff to make it.
Yeah, do your best. There's no rush.
Okay, thank you. I'll have to do some research and figure out what this is exactly. All right, guys.
I know you can figure it out.
Yeah, thank you very much. It probably won't happen tonight.
I know.
And if
I know, bro.
and if it seems like I forgot, you are more than welcomed and invited to remind me.
Perfect. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Had a
Yeah.
good time tonight, Fez.
I'll be back, fellas.
Yeah, same. Y'all have a good night.
So take her easy, Fez. Who's the leader now?
Yunkle's leader. I made him leader. At least I think he is.
Oh. Yeah, make Newley the leader.
All right, folks. Well, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Again, I'm really, really sorry that the stream was dropped from YouTube halfway through, but I ended it and then restarted it just to make sure, I could get the rest of the stream. I was still streaming over there on Twitch, but I usually only have 1 or 2 viewers on Twitch at a time. But I'll have, over 20 here on YouTube, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna take care of YouTube because that's where my bread gets buttered, or whatever. I don't know, whatever that quote is. It sounds like it'd be a quote. So I'll be here again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time with our Sunday group where I play a Dark Elf Warrior and I'm the tank of the group. So yeah. And Yunkel actually plays the Enchanter on Sundays. So then he can sit around and feel useless. Although I don't know, we go places where, you know, he can actually pacify this stuff and it's all good. Also check out Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We do our raids. We're still doing Planes of Power content on Wednesdays. We're level locked at 65. And check out our friends' channels. The MMO Hippie, Zorgo Nox, JTG Gaming, Elwood EQ, Grando Reaper. And there's someone else that Hippie mentions, and I still don't remember, and I'm sorry. I'll see you all next time. Have a great night and a wonderful tomorrow.